Hello everybody, Sean here, and today we are looking at a boss in Dark Souls 2. More specifically, we're looking at the Rotten, and just so you know, the footage has been sped up. This was a bit of a lengthy fight, so we sped it up a little bit so that you didn't have to sit through the entirety of the fight. But just wanted to make that clear in case you thought there was some crazy time distortion during this battle, because really it's Dark Souls. I wouldn't put it past them in Dark Souls 3 to put a battle where the enemy is sped up and you are slowed down. But anyways, the Rotten. Primarily a melee character who is going to basically just constantly chase you around the arena and smack you with his cleaver or punch you with his left hand. And if you notice, he's actually a very squishy boss, and in that I mean when you hit his various bits, they jiggle, which usually indicates in Dark Souls that something can be broken, and in fact this is true. The bosses, both of his arms, in fact, can be cut right off if you hit them hard enough and while they are on the ground. For instance, right there would have been a good chance to do so. If you wonder why I'm playing so cautiously, is this is actually my first attempt at this boss. This is one of the easier bosses in Dark Souls, and I went in very cautiously, took my time, and was able to beat him on the first try, even though you could see me making a few mistakes here. But generally, no matter what character you want to play, the boss is going to function the same. He's going to chase you down, and then he's going to try to attack you. So if you're a melee character, when he attacks you, you're going to want to dodge to the side or put your shield up, block it, and then hit him. If you're a ranged character, such as a mage, you're going to want to dodge backwards and away from him, and then cast your spells, and then repeat the process where he chases you down, you dodge, cast your spells over and over again. But the one thing, if you are a melee character, is again that you can cut his various limbs off. So you can see there, when I hit his arm, it jiggled a little bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attack there. But right, again, you can see the arms jiggling. So you can, in fact, cut them off. And there's his one attack that isn't a melee attack. He rarely does it, but he basically just spits on you. It's a dark-colored spit, so I'm assuming, along with the creature himself, that he is probably aligned to the dark element, so possibly hexes won't work as well against him. Fire, even though he's surrounded by fire, fire does do some added damage as well as general magic damage. Was unable to test whether or not poison or bleeding or even lightning had any effect, so if you wish to know, you will have to find out yourself. But I would doubt poison or bleeding would, just given the boss's nature. Lightning may do some little bonus damage, although I don't know if he's actually going to be significantly weak to it. So the general strategy here is, like I said, melee characters are going to want to dodge around and try to hit him. Magic characters are going to want to dodge away from him and then hit him. But you can see you can in fact cut his arms off, as I said, and if you cut off his arm with the cleaver, it makes a lot of his attacks very interesting, because for some reason this fella doesn't really notice he's missing an arm. So you can see I could just keep hitting him, and I can hit him much more liberally now because I have no concerns about being hit by his right arm. His left arm, of course, still very active, still able to hit you, and of course he can spit on you if he so chooses, but without his cleaver, he's much weaker. So there you go, that's the Rotten. Hope this helps. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.